can see it in my game screen, so that's better. While we're here, let's continue on. I might as well do a re-intro from the other side. Welcome back, everybody, to H-Town D-Man Games. We haven't really advanced very much. We did go ahead and not complete, but progress the Traces of Shadows. We found one of the dudes in Thousand Delights. We talked to him. We found the notebook, which is in our possession. And we just spent a bunch of time trying to look for Healer just to find out that he sent us a message. So he's not in the abyss. We took a little cat nap as a group, got a boost for what meal was that we Lucky Hand Sandwich. And now we're going to continue on chasing Alpha. What is her name again? Hezamira? No, not Hezamira. Hepsamira. So let's continue on. Yeah, okay. She is so good. Man, look how big. He is huge. Followers. Alright, so Malira. Let's go ahead and get to talking with you. I need to get to Kolafara. Can you take me there? Sorceress looks at you surprised. Aren't you worried about the curse hanging over me? You want to take me with you on a long and dangerous expedition anyway? You are either very brave or very careless. But it doesn't really matter which. A defiant expression appears on the sorcerer's face. We are quite capable of reaching the destination, no matter how long or dangerous the route may be. Starcatcher III never wavers in the face of a challenge. I sincerely hope you've chosen your best companions to go with you, because we won't be able to carry more than 6 people. Also, you should take care with your gear. On a long expedition, you can only count on the things you brought with you. For 150,000 gold coins, I can take you to that island in first-class style. Let's do some diplomacy. I'm going to Caulifire. Caulifire on a noble mission. Maybe you can offer me a discount. After some hesitation, the sorceress nods. I believe you. If you really need to go there on an important and noble mission, I can lower the price to 100,000. I can't ask for less, but maintaining the ship and crew is no cheap business. Give 100,000 gold coins. Get your ship and crew ready. We're heading out right away. In that case, Starcatcher III and her crew are at your disposal. The ship waits at the mooring pillars, but you don't need to bother yourself by visiting that nasty and unpleasant place. After you are done with all your current business in Alishanera and are ready to head off, just use this portal. It'll drop you right into the deck of Starcatcher III. I really wish the text speech was working, but honestly I have not spent time researching it because I've been doing other stuff with my life, really. Alright, so let's go ahead and go. Stand in front of the portal that will lead you to the airship's deck. This vessel will take you to Caulifire, where you'll have to fight Baphomet's merciless daughter, Hepsamira. Step into the portal. The route marked on the map connects Alishanera and Caulifire with a black line. It's a straight and steadfast, just like the commander himself, determined to catch and slay his enemies, Hepsamira, Baphomet's daughter, at all costs. Starcatcher III easily catches the air currents and glides forward. Discipline, instilled by the grim sorceress called Malira, reigns over the ship. Silent and diligent sailors sweep away the tiniest signs of mess on deck with the eagerness of zealous inquisitors. The voyage is only just underway, but the commander and his crew are already facing their first challenge. Having spotted the lone ship, a flock of harpies rises from the coastal rocks. Armed with hooked talons and carnivorous screams, they rush upward, squawking. Eerie harmonies and enchanting songs fill the air. The gaze of some sailors go blank as they cast away their lines and walk unsteadily toward the ship's broadside to step into the void, where the sweet-voiced songstress are waiting for them. Let's continue on the path that we did before. Acquire a Zada mythic pass, greet the harpies with the song of his own, a true hymn of freedom and praise for the tempestuous winds. The harpies react with yearning and awe at the commander's magnificent vocal harmony. Their malicious magic dissipates, but the winged man-eating predators follow the ship for a while, admiring the commander's voice and singing paeans in his honor. Many cultures consider malice and belligerence to be contagious diseases. In the abyss, one particular place transmits such claws in the air like a noxious miasma. This place is Mara Island, and the ship is flying right over it. Discord-sown whispers fill the thoughts of every crew sailor. Sailors suddenly began casting hostile glances at each other, while muted by merciless brawls break out here and there with almost zero provocation. Such is the aura of Mara Island, the heart of malice and disorder, a cauldron of the affliction known as strife. Captain Malara frowns as she observes the discontented mood reigning on the deck. She retires to her cabin. Just a quarter of an hour later, the situation changes drastically. A strange, eerie apathy falls over the ship's crew. The sailors look at each other with blank eyes, unable to comprehend why they were ready to lunge for each other's throats just a minute ago. The uncutting apathy fades away right after Mara disappears from the horizon, and only then does Malara return to the deck, looking wan and exhausted. A hurricane of enormous proportions rages toward the ship, threatening to crush the boat like an eggshell. A whirlwind rips a gaping sailor from the tackle and tears him apart in midair. The winds catch the ship and draw it into a deadly dance. The elements embrace last for hours, days, or maybe months. Within the stormy darkness and the chaos of crashing, salty waves, mere moments seems like an eternity. It feels as if the wild winds have subdued even time itself, twisting it into a bizarre spiral. The commander can barely make out the dark shape of the island called Alir below, offering a chance that the ship might seek refuge here. But what dangers might await the vessel on land? Would it be smarter to make a valiant attempt to drive to skip the ship through the raging elements? We will do the same decisions that we did last time. So we'll order the landing on Alir. Land from the storm that shreds the skies like a hawk ripping into a partridge, the ship descends into the dense undergrowth of Alir. Will this decision lead to salvation or damnation? Only time will tell. As a rule, death is associated with cold and desolate places that look entirely unlike the densely forested Alir. But one should not forget that in the abyss, alive means dangerous. After a night and day and yet another night, the hurricane finally blows itself southwest of Alir. The sky is clear and the mast no longer shudders from the wind onslaught. Upon emerging from their hiding places, the sailors report with unpleasant surprise that the hull of the ship is tightly ensnared by veins and tree roots, which seem to have discovered and captured their prey with incredible alacrity. A quick head count reveals that several sailors have gone missing while standing watch on deck. Most probably they fell prey to the near sentient predatory plants that have made Alir notorious. We did fire last time, right? Order the crew to light bonfires around the ship to drive off the plants. Wow, okay. 26. Wait, so we didn't get that +5? It's probably because it's multiple days. Because I feel like 26 is his normal world. Okay, cursing frantically, the sailors jump overboard with the bundles of dry wood in their hands. They quickly set bonfires around the ship and pray that the vessels won't catch fire. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking, the crew manages to build a wall of fire around the ship and not burn a vessel in the process. As they sense the fire, the planes retreat, allowing the ship to take to the air again. The outbreak of an epidemic in the close quarters of an airship is a calamity that can easily turn any vessel into a flying mortuary, grimly cruising the airstreams. Unsurprisingly, the crew is horrified when they notice the first signs of disease spreading on board. In the morning, many sailors find themselves unable to rise to their feet. The afflicted are racked by a merciless fever, and several of those most weakened by the journey have already stopped breathing. Neither spells nor mundane cures seem to help. Yeah, we did throw a wild party last time, right? Yep. Throws a wild drinking party to boost morale. Having tempted the crew with the drinking party, the commander accidentally discovers a miracle cure. In the midst of the spree, the sailors gather all the booze on board and pour it into a huge barrel where it mixes and bubbles. The resulting monstrous cocktail not only produces staggering drunkenness, but also effectively drives out the disease that has been gripping the ship. Many mages and alchemists would love to study the disinfecting properties of this elixir, but unfortunately, by the next morning, the barrel has been drained dry. Alright. Every aeronaut dreams of distant voyages, gazing upon wonders and collecting bounty after arriving at their destined port. But no one ever dreams of fighting harpies, monstrous storms, carnivorous plants, or invisible but deadly diseases. The crew is tired, rhinocerous, and craving an opportunity to unleash their anger. Brandishing their cleavers, they surround the commander. Not all of them, of course, but enough to pose a genuine threat. None of them was going to be able to touch him, but okay. The diplomacy tries to calm the mutineers with words. Aw, we failed this time. Rolled a 1. Of course. The crew responds to commander's call for peace with irritated grunts. Their patience at an end. They look to quench their anger with spoiled blood. With a sudden yell, the leader of the mutiny rushes at the commander. Violent fight breaks out on deck, with blood gushing from countless wounds and the unfolded carnage. Not even the ship itself is spared, as errant saber strikes sever sections of rigging and cleave holes in the sails. The airship, like a wounded bird, veers off course and began diving nose first toward the waters of Ishura. The lethal collision puts an end to the melee, sweeping the combatants clear off the deck. The commander and his companions manage to pull themselves into the lone rock that juts out of the decks. The other crew members are less fortunate. Wreckage and floating corpses litter the endless ocean for as far as the eye can see. Oh, this is different. The expedition is ended in complete failure as the commander is trapped without any reasonable prospects of reaching Calafar or returning to Elishanura. After days filled with nothing beyond substituting on scraps of food and anxiously awaiting an unknown fate, the dark silhouette of an unfamiliar airship appears on the horizon. It spots the commander and changes course, heading straight for him. The ship approaching the commander sails under the banner displaying Hepzibah's personal emblem. The commander can already see his crew. silent undead, elite warriors in life and now in death, armed with gleaming blades. We will attack the enemy. The commander faces off against Hepzibah's minions with the zeal of a true crusader, but the sides are dramatically unequal. After a brief and bloody fight, the boarding crew swarms the commander and entangles him in nets. Having tied up the commander, the silent thugs throw him into a stale and musty cargo hold. Their captain, an armor-clad, discordant corpse with flaming red eyes, maintains a sepulchral silence, refusing to answer any questions. In the darkness, tracking time proves impossible, but the journey definitely lasts days. Long, excruciating days filled with boredom, bad food, and a sickening stench of corpses. Finally, the flight comes to an end. The commander and his companions, still tied up, are dragged out of the cargo hold. Well, this is different. You have been thrown into a cramped, damp cage by Hepzibah's servants. Your captors have confiscated all your gear and equipment, so you must rely on your own abilities. You're kidding me. The bars of this cage have completely rusted through, and it does not look as if the undead guards are paying you much attention. They seem to be muttering something beneath their breath, their mouths moving in a constant stream of ominous whispers. Yeah, let's have a pick to lock. Rusty old lock can't stop you. There's a door click, and you give the door a gentle push. It opens, but you wince at the loud creak of its hinges. The sound is certain to draw unwanted attention. Bulldog telling one of the undead guards hisses through his teeth. You are unarmed, and you don't stand a chance. Go back to the cage, or we'll put you back in pieces.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
To the cage, so customly said to put you in the cage. Nothing on my AC is 19. Good God.
Don't hold back!
Undead. Oh, so 34. I think that would be a good use of his ability for right now.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Cover me, all right? Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Right.
Yes.
better. Okay.
The light, take you!
Strike!
Hopefully that's all of our stuff over here. Page key. Yep. Okay. Whew. Now everybody has to be re-equipped again. Goodness. All right. Let's go with you. Let's see, what did we have with you? Carapace? Carapace? That shield. Where's your flail that you were using? Was it? Where'd it go? Mace. Was it this mace? Was it a different mace? Okay, well, let's press on because so many different things. We had those on. What braces did you have on? Goodness. Everything is... I don't recall what all we had on these guys. Okay, maybe those, even though I'm pretty sure we probably had something different. Huh. You want the skin leather coat? Let's give him this one. Okay. Oh boy. This is going to be a while. Because I got to remember, I got to equip them all. Do I need haste though with my mythic path? Because yeah, with this I'm always under the haste. So that one that's granting us haste won't be needed. Let's look at a helmet for him. Goodness. Yeah, we give him that helmet. Yeah, this. Okay. Because looking at these, if we have the mythic ability for haste on us at all times, and we put these on us, it doubles bonuses to AC, reflex saving throws. So let's see. Put those on. Okay, come on. Yeah, okay. I think that's what it is. Dexterity bonus 5, then without them it is 4. Yeah, so it ups our dexterity bonus by 1, but it's not doing like I thought it was going to do. Why is it canceled out? Where are we getting heroism from? Is heroism... Yeah, why? What is giving us heroism right now? So it's not that. I don't know. Okay, let's see if we got some other boots. That morale bonuses. Okay. So what's our conflicting morale bonuses right now? these to somebody else that can actually utilize them better, I believe. Okay, let's do the lizard tail. And then we got a few rings to choose from, right? What shirt are we putting on underneath? Yeah, let's just put the silver robe on them. I don't know about those other ones. Good God. This is better on one of our summoners, which is him. Do I give this to you? You take lucky dice. I'm on a sort of mythic path. he's not, he's just following me, but he doesn't have a mythic path, right? He's just a companion. So yeah, I think it makes better sense for me to do it than for him. Okay. Why is it freezing up so much? See, I got 22. Errors down at the bottom, so that could be part of it. You with the... No. So, okay, so I did have to hire Lord Nature. Yeah, we can start using up some of these whatnot. Let's go to the companions. That might be easier for me to figure out. Jesus, this didn't really do everything, in a weird wrench. I was anticipating getting to the fight today, and that doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight. Rude to have it. down, computer. Oh no. And let's get a belt on you. See, we're already getting the bonus for con. Oh, we got negative level. Okay. No. Where is he getting a +4 con bonus? I have no idea. Yeah, let's give him this. That way, he can know all the difficult terrain. That seems so weird. First, yeah, Mighty Fist. All right. side. Where is it? Right here. Okay. Yeah, you get those. I don't know. Shoot. Okay, we don't know what the helmet we want to put on you at all. Let's get a belt for Dex and Con. Yeah, I think that'll be. So now we're trying to figure out which armor. It looks like we. So weird. We're giving him people armor, but he says he can wear it. You can wear it. All right. Those two have something to wear. Now to get finished with everybody else. Okay, with soul share that we're going to do with you. Banshee's Heart is a +3 thundering. 7 to 16 with soul share. With 2 additional lay on hands. With channel abilities. Yeah, let's do soul share. Wait, Law of Nature, I think Younglet had the highest Law of Nature, so it just makes sense if... Uh-oh. Yeah, that's something we have to look into. Okay, wait. You had this set up with the undeniable truth in the... You had a couple of daggers to go with you. Is it this one? Because that other one is plus two, but it allows 2 additional attacks. Man, this screwed us. Because we got so much stuff. And I don't recall what all we've had on who. Where's the heavy hand bracers. Cause you had, yeah, you had this one because you're dual wielding. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. Let's give him the disguise one. That he's already our lead stealth. Okay, so where I know that's going to go to. Let's give him this Menace of Death. Maybe Fearless Vanguard. Yeah. Huh. What gloves are we giving you? These? We have free reign or I don't know where this heroism's coming from. Yeah, I kind of want to give him the greater heroism. That will increase the 2 stats that we're currently missing bonuses on. Okay. Let's give him this +4. Devastating will. Let's give him this. Martyr's Testament. Immune to mind control stuff, mind effect, but he's vulnerable to fire, but I don't know. You're our monk. You have to take, where's the monk's belt? Yeah, we'll get you. No, you need a +4. Go with the rest of your stuff. There was some more monk stuff somewhere around here. Yeah, you need that for your distance stuff. 5. Getting the shirt. 4. Yeah, we can do this skinned leather cloak. Uh-oh. Okay, what bow? But okay. Are we still having? Let's see. There was some stuff for you specifically in this list too. Paladins. But let's. We could give these to her because he does most of the other healing, but he has healing from a distance that he can do. Okay, wear those. that's probably best for him. You get this +4. Let's see, what are we missing? Rings, gloves, belts. Okay. Okay. Those gloves. Wait, what is? Okay, heroism. I don't know where the heroes are coming from right now. +4, right? +2. Do we have +4? Strength index. Nope. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you had radiance. Full plate, maybe. don't know what. Maybe these. Okay, come on, computer. Then we have, what's the black? Wait. This one is +4 charisma, and you get temporary hit points when you do damage. So this one's better. Okay. Gang pool +5. What happened to the belt that whenever she class like a Level 5 spell. Was it not a belt? Got that one. Okay. Librarian's Cloak, which is going to disagree with her. Um, 20 feet. If you stay back with land, he gets killing blows, and you can do some other spells for extend. Let's get these boots. All right. Now to start figuring you out. Goodness. Getting swarms, sure. Put that on you just to have. No, not that one. Slumber. Then medium range. Yeah, so it's not a touch attack. Okay. Be venturing in. To Solasta. But anyways, thank everybody for coming through and spending the time with me today. And as always, please ensure that